welcome back for the second hour of tonight's Snarl card. We've got 3 huge matches set for the hour, and you're definitely gonna want to stick around for them.
It'll be Jake Roberts facing American Supreme. Matt Clark will see Dusty Rhodes and Magnum TA defending the Legends Tag Championships, and in the main event, a 6-woman best of 3 falls tag match featuring women World Tag Champs, American Powers, all happening in the next hour.
Right you are. 3 big matches, so let's not waste any time. Up first, it's gonna be Jake the Snake Roberts going up against American Supreme Matt Clark. And well, Jake Roberts he's been running around lately, hasn't he?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Stone Mountain, Georgia, weighing in at 249 pounds, Jake the Snake Roberts.
Jake has been making himself prominent with his recent attempts at maybe scoring the No Rules title from Haku. But it seems he's hot to try his luck with the former multi-time world champ, American Supreme instead.
Even though Jake's bid for the No Rules belt wasn't a success, Jake still performed admirably in a pair of high-profile No Rules matches, so I don't see where Jake will be intimidated by a standard one-on-one match even with Matt Clark, and it could prove an even greater challenge than Matt's previous singles matchup.
You ain't kidding, especially since it seems like some of this crowd is behind Jake Roberts tonight.
Jake may have gotten a loud response from his fans, but it seems like they're about to be drowned out by a larger volume of American Supreme supporters, man. Listen to that.
And his opponent from Smithfield, North Carolina, weighing in at 265 pounds, the All-American Matt Clark.
Multi-time world champion, multi-time tag team champion, a one-time RWL Triple Crowner. His return after 6 months in retirement could be the one key event of 2024 in RWL. It's no secret, Matt's made it plain, he wants the RWL World Heavyweight Championship now in the rather big hands of Warlord Santos. But no special favors for Clark, he's gonna have to earn that spot the hard way, and Jake the Snake is one of several hurdles to get past before the Mexican monolith will even sign for such a match.
Yeah, we know everybody's position on this one. Santos says the only way Clark is ever going to be world champion again is after he's gone.
Santos can say that, sure, but we already know that the Sweet Revenge Tour has always had wild twists and turns in the 11 years we've run the annual summer tour, so I wouldn't be counting those chickens so fast.
Well, come what may, we've got ourselves an interesting match to start off the second hour here. We've got the seasoned veteran Jake Roberts going up against the former face of this company and Matt Clark. Should be an exciting one. Willie Johnson rings the bell. Here we go. Jake Roberts charges and catches a kick to the midsection right away. Jake locks up with Clark, whips him to the far corner. Yanks him back out. Look at this. Running clothesline to the back of the head from Jake the Snake Roberts. Matt Clark down on the canvas. Jake drives a knee into his back, follows it up with a stomp in the same area. Now Jake Roberts is going whole hog. Full blatant choke on American Supreme. Gathers him back up. Hard right hand that takes Clark down on the canvas. And Jake Roberts not doing too badly for himself in the opening goings here. Hard overhand right takes Clark back down to the mat. Oh, Clark counters with a kick. Locks up Jake, kick to the midsection. And he's got him in a Cobra clutch slam that takes Jake down to the mat. Bounds him up again. They lock up. Up and over, but Jake counters with a chop block. Takes Matt Clark down to the canvas. Matt Clark takes himself out onto the floor. Jake Roberts thought about a high-risk maneuver, but kind of changed his mind. Took himself back outside and not a bright idea. Greeted by a series of kicks from Matt Clark that take Jake down to the floor. Oh, here we go. American Supreme drives an elbow into the leg of Jake Roberts. Jake Roberts counters with a kick to the head. Jake takes himself back inside. Followed closely by American Supreme. Look at this, he challenging him. Stupid mistake. Oh, man. Clark hangs Jake off the top rope for his challenge. Not a wise move from Jake Roberts. Clark locks it up. Escorts Jake to the ropes. See what we got here. Clark has him up, back suplex. Nicely done. Oh, Matt Clark feeding off the energy of the crowd here in Atlantic City, and it is looking good. Tides have turned again here. Now Matt Clark in control. Gathers up Jake the Snake. Here we go, running power slam, and a beauty. Supreme follows it up with a stomp to the midsection. Tries for the rolling elbow, doesn't get it. Jake Roberts up just in time. They lock up again. Jake Roberts twisting the arm and shoulder of Clark. Suplexes him that way. Oh, man, follows it up with an arm breaker. Jake the Snake. Definitely proving he is no slouch in here. Drives a knee into the head of Matt Clark. Man, this could be a challenging match for American Supreme right here. Jake has him up over the shoulders. Hangs him off the top rope. A little bit of payback. Jake Roberts goes for a leg breaker. Goes to work on Matt Clark, laid out on the canvas. Now Jake takes himself up to the top rope. Here we go. This crowd is watching closely as Jake the Snake waits for Matt Clark to get to his feet, and here we go. Elbow. Takes Clark down to the mat again. Again, Jake Roberts definitely not doing too badly for himself against American Supreme at the moment. Clark counters with a kick. Turns Jake away. Locks him up. Kick to the midsection. Here we go again. That same Cobra Clutch slam worked once. It ought to work again. Clark goes for the cover right away. 1, 2. But just the 2. Unfortunately. Jake Roberts going to prove a little bit more of a challenge for Clark than he thought. Inverted vertical suplex. Beautifully done by Supreme. Oh, man, hard kick just took Jake right back down again. Clark definitely fired up here. This is the Matt Clark of old. Man, Jake Roberts comes to his senses, takes himself back inside the ring. Clark's waiting for him, and Luthez pressing a hard series of rights, just raining knuckles on the head of Jake the Snake Roberts. Clark gets countered by Jake, slam face down to the canvas. Jake rolls him over, goes for the cover. 1, 2, but just a 2. And Jake Roberts don't look happy about it. Clark again out onto the floor as Jake takes himself up to the top for another high risker and misses that one big time. Clark gathers him up. Arm breaker out there on the floor. And now just into an arm bar, just torquing Jake the Snake's arm and shoulder. Again, no submission possible on the outside. He's just doing it for the fun of it. Jake escorted back inside the ring by Clark. Supreme taking his time getting back inside. Jake locks him up. Has him up over the shoulders. Escorts him to the corner. And snake eyes right into the buckle for Clark as he falls down into the corner, seated. Jake steps out, takes himself back inside, but Clark goes behind. Look at this. A full Nelson suplex with a pin and a bridge and only a 1, but wow, that was still kind of cool. Clark gathers Roberts up hard, right hand, turns him around. Has him up again, but oh, look at this, Jake using gravity to escape that move. Hard clothesline takes him down. Jake covers. 1, 2, and another 2. Plenty of near falls in this bad boy, Jake stalking Matt Clark here. This could be catastrophic. Here we go. Jake Roberts with that trademark DDT that nobody does quite the way he does it. Matt Clark is laid out and busted open. This cannot be good for El Supremo. Jake covers again. 1, 2, and again. Clark is managing to get that shoulder up, and he is busted open bad. Wow, okay. Jake whips him to the far corner, follows it up with an elbow to the back of the face. Kick from Matt Clark counters as he escapes the corner. Whoa, man, what a muley kick. Did you see that, man? Wow. 1, 2, kicked his head into the 10th row, man. Wow. Clark with a basement drop kick that takes Jake down to the canvas one more time. Now Clark setting up a little project here, a little submission hold. Trying to get Jake to tap, but he's a little bit close to the ropes. Clark releasing the hold. Grabs Jake, whips him to the ropes. Goes around and look at this. Wow, what a neck breaker. Clark covers. 1, 2, and another 2. Man, did you see how Jake pushed him off? Man, Clark flew across that ring. Evidently, Jake still got a lot of steam in the engine. Uppercut from Clark. Goes behind. Turns him around. Gathers him back up, but Jake counters it into another DDT on Clark. Wow, okay. Jake Roberts following Clark as he rolls his way out of the ring. Goes to the top rope one more time. Decides again against the high-risk maneuver. Goes out after Clark himself. And winds up meeting the barricade. Almost right into the 11. Clark now going to work on Jake Roberts on the outside. And already this match has gone on just about halfway through. Hard kick to the gut from Matt Clark. Gathers Jake up again. Escorting him towards the apron. Rolls him back into the ring. And in comes American Supreme right after him. Now Jake Roberts on the receiving end of some serious bad news here. As Clark goes in for that submission one more time, just stretching Jake's back and legs, and man, Clark releasing the hold again. Follows it up with a stomp to the back. Now American Supreme taking himself up to the top rope. This should prove colorful. Whoa, man, what a leg drop from the top rope. Right across the throat of Jake the Snake Roberts. Clark gathers him up again. They lock up. Jake whipped to the far corner. Oh, man, Jake counters, escapes, kicks Clark to the face, rolls him down onto the canvas. Now Jake Roberts trying to... Oh, man, there's that hard right. Regain control of this one again. Oh, man, draws a knee into the head of Clark. All nonchalant and all casual, man. Yep, master ring psychologist is Jake the Snake Roberts. Been pacing around, deciding what he's going to do next. Takes himself up topside. Clark laid out center ring. This may not be good as Supreme slowly gets back to his feet. Jake, with a double axe handle, takes Clark down again. Into another blatant choke. Jake Roberts is not fooling around here. Tough match so far. Locks it up with Clark. Escorts him to the corner. Head first into the turnbuckle. Let's see where this goes. A hard jab, a second hard left jab, and a third hard left jab. And down goes Clark. That ain't good. Draws a knee into the face of American Supreme. Jake Roberts taking his time. Oh, man, just stomped. American Supreme rounds him up again, locks him up. Hard Irish whip to the ropes. And a back body drop from Matt Clark from Jake the Snake Roberts and into a shoulder claw. Trying to wear Matt Clark down. He might have to do some serious wearing down. And Jake Roberts looking pretty good at the moment. Rounds Clark up. Hard right hand turns Clark around and into a sleeper. This could be bad. Clark in serious trouble here, but counters it with a jawjacker from behind that sends Jake back reeling. Locks him up. Escorts him to the far corner. Head first into the turnbuckle. Now Clark, a hard right, and look at this, setting up something big here. What we got in my... Oh, man! What a slam off the top that was. Clark goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. That is it. Matt Clark wins this one by pinfall over Jake the Snake Roberts.
Here is your winner, the All-American Matt Clark.
Supremo battered and shattered, but still the winner by pinfall in this pretty hard match over Jake the Snake Roberts. And let's face it, Matt Clark's been way successful, whether it's singles or tags with Rod Whitley. Matt's been flying high since making his return. Definitely a win that's gonna make everyone sit up and take notice.